Jake here for American Trucks, and in this video we're taking a look at this remote start system fitting 2015 to 2019 F-150s. If you've never experienced the benefits of a remote start system on your truck, let me tell you, you are missing out. And this kit that we have here makes installing one really simple and affordable. This is essentially a plug and play remote starter setup that's gonna help get your truck nice and comfortable before you get in to drive it, and its affordable price will keep your bank account comfortable as well. Forgive me for repeating myself a bit, but I cannot overstate how nice having a remote starter on your truck can be, especially on those cold winter mornings or hot summer days. Having one of these means that you can get things started and have the cab be nice and comfortable by the time you get out the door, plus your engine's gonna be almost up to temp by the time you get in it too. It's truly just one of the nicest feelings, just getting in from the cold and jumping into a nice warm truck. And this system in particular has a few extra perks built in. First of all, this is pretty much a plug and play setup. There's only a little bit of wiring required, and that's basically only if your truck doesn't have a hood pin already installed on it. We'll talk more about that when we get out into the install bay. So basically, if you can follow directions and plug in connectors, you're gonna be able to install this. Makes for a really clean OEM type of setup without anything extraneous, and you don't need to go hacking into a bunch of different wires. Now, the other benefit to this one is that it's going to utilize your factory remote as well. So no need to carry around another remote or one of those bulky, weird looking ones that sometimes come with aftermarket remote starter systems. Once this is installed and programmed with the truck locked, you just press the lock, unlock, and lock buttons in that order. Wait a few seconds and the truck is gonna fire right up. Super easy, super clean, and super simple. One caveat though with that is that you will need 2 original keys for programming in order to get this to work, so make sure you've got both of those on hand. It's a little difficult to talk about construction with this sort of thing because really you're not gonna see it. The majority of it is contained right here in this little module that's gonna plug in and mount up underneath of your dashboard. However, all the wiring that you do need comes ready to go, and it's nice and covered up and finished with OEM connectors. So this is gonna go really nice and simply. And the few wires that you may need to do, again, if your truck needs that hood pin wiring done, is already here and bundled up ready to go for you, making this about as simple and easy as it can be. But again, we'll talk more about install in a moment. First though, let's talk about price. This one is gonna run you about $200, and that makes it a pretty affordable modification. And since this is a simple installation, you should be able to save on labor costs to get it in and working too. And for the benefits you get out of a remote start, it's definitely worth the cost of entry. Plus again, you get to keep that OEM remote, making it a really nice and clean thing. If you didn't tell anybody, they would never know that you went and installed something from the aftermarket on your truck. We're gonna give this one a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and it should take you about an hour to install. Now that is assuming you don't have to do any extra wiring. Again, you really only have to worry about that if your truck does not have a hood pin. And if it doesn't have a hood pin, you've got everything right here ready to go for you, making this very straightforward. You're likely gonna spend more time on actually programming this to get it functioning properly than you will physically installing the part. Now there's only so much I can talk about here on the table, so with that, let's head on out to the shop and we'll walk you through the process.
What's up guys? Today we're installing a remote start on our F-150, so let's get started. Now before we get to installing our remote start, I'm gonna show you what everything does. We have this red jumper wire. Now if you have a factory hood pin, you'll have a connector going to your hood latch that's plugged in. If you have a connector that's not plugged in, you're gonna use this wire to jump the 2 pins. Next we have our control box. This is what everything's gonna get plugged into. And then we have our main harness. We're gonna be removing the connector from the back of the OBD port and installing this splitter here. And then we'll have one of our black connectors as well as our white connector getting plugged into the control box. Now the next 2 harnesses are for optional steps. If you would like to have your parking lights come on when you activate the remote start, then you can install these. We're not gonna be doing this just because we're doing it for demonstrative purposes. However, we would get the parking light connector that's going to the switch for your DRLs and headlights. We have the harness with the white connector. There is a green and red wire that's going to be T-tapped into one of those wires. And then on our harness with the red connector, we have a yellow and red and a yellow and green wire. We're gonna be cutting one of the wires on the back of that connector and splicing this into both ends of that wire. Now, one thing that's important to note, on our main harness, we have these 2 black connectors. We have the same wires and color of wires that are going to each pin. The one connector is a little bit longer and has this locking tab on it. The other one is shorter with no locking tab. We're going to be using the shorter one with no locking tab when we go to connect this to our controller. So now we can come into the driver's seat and locate our OBD2 port. Now right behind this is a connector. We're gonna push in on the locking tab and wiggle that out of place. This is gonna be the connector that we install our splitter into. And next we can go up to the parking light switch and see that connector. Now next, if you choose to do so, we can come to our parking light switch. So we're just gonna pull back on this plastic trim. And we'll get our connector. Push in that locking tab and pull that out. Now on the bottom here, we have this gray wire. The gray wire is going to be what this green and red wire would go into. So what you would do is you would take a T-tap, you have this metal fork, you're going to wrap that around the gray wire, close up your tap, and that'll make a connection with the wire. Now on the other side, on that green and red wire, you're going to crimp on a male spade, and then you can slide that into the T-tap to make that connection. Now for our other harness, we have a black and purple wire. You're going to be cutting that wire in half. Now on the connector side, we're going to be using this yellow and green wire. You can take a butt connector, slide that onto the wire, and then slide that onto the connector side of the cut of that black and purple wire. And then for your yellow and red wire, you'll do the same thing with a butt connector, and you'll connect that to the opposite side of that cut. Now, like I said before, we're not going to be doing this, so I'm just going to plug this back in and put our trim panel back into place. So now we can come back down to our OBD port and grab our connector and install that into our splitter. And then we'll go to the back side of our port and plug in the other end. So now we're ready to program our remote start. We have a button up top, that's going to be our pairing button. So we're going to hold that down. We're going to plug in that black connector without the locking tab that I showed you earlier. The 3 LEDs are going to blink back and forth. There's a blue, yellow, red, and a red and blue. You're going to release the button when it's on the solid blue. So we'll hold that button down and insert our connector. Now we can release once that's blue, and then we'll install the remaining connectors, which in our case is just this white connector. If you hooked this up to your parking lights, then you would have the red as well as the larger white connector. Now once we have everything plugged in, we can turn the key to the run position. We'll wait for that blue LED to flash rapidly. And then we'll turn the key to the off position. Then we'll turn it back to run. We have our yellow LED on, which is what we want. Now we're gonna wait 5 seconds. And then we'll turn our key off. And now our controller is paired and we can tuck all of our wires up and out of the way. So now we're gonna tuck our wiring and our box up out of the way. Right behind this kick panel is a good place to do that. We'll get that all tucked, making sure our wire's staying away from our brake pedal. And that'll wrap everything up. Now to start the truck, you're gonna hit the lock button, unlock button, and then the lock button again. This is gonna start it, and then when you're ready to drive, you put the key in and turn it to the on position, and you're good to go. So we'll lock, unlock, lock, and then it'll take a few seconds and then it'll turn on. Now once it's running, if you want to turn it off remotely, you can also do that by doing that same exact thing. So we'll lock, unlock, lock, and that'll shut it off. So that'll wrap up this review and install of the remote start for your 2015 to 19 F-150. Thank you for watching, and for all things F-150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.